So welcome to this section of photography class. So we are going to be talking about different shooting modes. We have the PASM, which means program mode, aperture priority mode, shutter priority mode, and the manual mode. So let's start with the P mode, which stands for program mode. Here the camera will choose for you the aperture and the shutter speed, and then you choose if you use the auto ISO or you set your ISO manually. So the shutter priority mode. So let's say you want to have a certain kind of motion blur or you want to freeze the action, then you might want to have a certain shutter speed. And the better way to achieve this is the shutter priority mode, where you can set the shutter speed to be the exact one that you want and the camera will take care of the rest. So it will choose the aperture and maybe the ISO if you have auto ISO. So let's talk about the aperture priority mode. If you want to control the depth of field, here you can use the aperture priority mode. Here the camera choose the shutter speed and you choose the aperture and ISO yourself. So let's move to the next, which is the manual mode. Manual mode, here the photographer adjusts all, that is the shutter speed, the aperture and ISO without the camera deciding any of the exposure triangle. As a beginner, it is advisable to know and learn how to shoot a manual mode.